Put a little bit of the rub, nigga, I gotta be safe.
Let's get to sports talk.
Of new signees playing in and out of the lineup. Whiteside, Hazonia, Kent Bazemore, they're all getting significant minutes as the team tries to assimilate them into the roster. Part of this is just due to injuries, all right? So we got to say that in the context of any conversation. They have been hit. Still, though, do you think that they undervalued roster continuity? Because they did make changes this season to a team that went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, but don't teams that win championships try to get better for the following year? So I don't, I don't measure it like that. I just think with the injuries, the new guys that's coming in, trying to get accustomed to playing with Dame and CJ of how they do things around there, adding Whiteside in there. Nurkic is still out. To me, that's the biggest key. Nurkic needs to get back because he provides a lot more offense in the interior and defensive presence as well. And they just missing that and trying to get these other guys acclimated in.
So, the crazy thing about this Blazer team, they actually, if you include the dead money that they have the highest payroll in the NBA.
The highest? I thought it was like second or third.
Second highest if you don't include the dead money, but if you include the dead money, which they're either one or two depending on whether you include it.
Oh.
This is not a team that is built to, let's just see how we can hang loose there. This is a team this is a transition year in the NBA, which you talked about at the time.
The problem with the Blazers, why they really can't go too far and try to get into a finals, they need more scoring. Like Nurkic, man, being hurt, that's a big hole in the offense. They need some more scoring to go along with CJ and Dame and Lillard. They ain't got too many scores like that. Rodney Hood was a scorer when he was in Utah. Now he was on the Blazers. He didn't really give him too much. Last game, he didn't really put up that many points. They just need some more scoring to go along with them to help them. If them two struggle, they can have somebody else in their offense that can score some points until they get it going in that game. But they don't have that. Right now, they just have CJ and Damian Lillard right now. And CJ starting out a little slow this year, a little bit, but still, they still need some help with a lot of scoring. They thought putting Rodney Hood in the lineup would help that out. He has shown it so far that he could give you some points, but so far right now, he ain't really give you too much.
Top of the show. So when I talk to executives out there seeing this, they believe that the Blazers are going to be active in the trade market as the season goes on. They have the pieces that required are for trade. They have a couple of big expiring contracts in Hassan Whiteside and Kent Bazemore. They have a couple of good young players, Anthony Simons. They have full complement of picks. There's a couple of guys out there. What they really need is forwards. Now, right now, they don't have Nurkic.
I'll tell you.
They lost Farouk Amino and they lost Harkless. Watch Danilo Gallinari.
That's what I was just about to
Watch
say.
Danilo Gallinari.
He will be perfect fit with those guys.
Why? Why is he such a...
Well, I think because he's a knockdown shooter.
Kevin Love's the other name.
He's a veteran player. He can rebound. He can shoot. He spreads the floor for them. Opens up for the two guys that are mainly their base scorers. And what Gallo provides, I think, can elevate them. Something what they've been lacking at that position for quite some time.
Yeah, the Cavs have been pretty clear that Kevin Love is not available. Kevin Love said he wants to stay. I don't disbelieve any of that, but...
You don't?
I think if they got serious, they could make an offer.
I mean, you're not under oath, but there's a camera pointed at you. I'm recording this, so...
I think Gallinari is more acquirable.
Yes, I agree with that.
And we'll see who else comes on the market, but...
Kevin Love's contract.
I feel like go get Gallinari. That's a perfect fit for that team. Because he can score ability for them. When your two stars ain't doing too much, they can lean on Gallinari to give you buckets. And he can get the job done for them. Every team need a good wing player. And Trailblazers, they ain't have a wing player. They done lost two of them. So Gallinari would be a good fit for that team. A great pickup for them. Because that's a big hole for them right now. It's their wing spot. Their forward spot need some scoring to come from it. You already got the good backcourt. Now you need a good front court. Your small forwards is that big hole right there. And Gallinari will add on a lot of points for them.
And also what Cleveland is going to think that they deserve back for him in trade, and what a team is going to want to trade for him considering his injury history.
Also, we just talked about how they've got the #1 payroll in the league. I don't know if they want to be taking on more $100 million contracts, but to me, this is a opportunity year for the Blazers. And yes, they're not at their top right now because Nurkic is out, but I see them more doubling down as opposed to pulling back.
So Sam Presti should keep his phone with him at all times.
Yeah, I mean,
Neil O'Shea might.
Yeah, I just think that they have the assets to make just about anything happen.
Can they make the move, please? I said a couple years. Go get Melo.
That's true.
Gallo, if he's available, go get Gallo.
He wants it now. He doesn't want it in February.
Right.
Listen to Mr. McGrady. He's in the Hall of Fame. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming